What's up, everybody? Welcome to Real Estate Aholics, where we do we eat, sleep, real estate, guys. What's up, man? I got my guy on the phone on the call with us. What's up with you, brother? How you feeling?
I'm all right, Jay. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I wish I had your hands. I cut mine off, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, but you know me, man. I'm just real estate. When it said real estate out, man. You know what I'm saying? Today is one of them days, bro.
Well,
So it's a labor of love for me, though. You know.
yeah.
Hey, also, we got Jarrell on the call with us, man. What's up, Jarrell? How you feeling, brother?
What's up, guys? How you doing, guys?
All
What's
right.
up, Jay?
What's up, man?
And good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is it hot up? Is it hot when you're in Chicago, right?
Oh, nah, it's hotter. I'm down in Atlanta. I'm down here in Atlanta.
Oh, you're in Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
94
Yeah.
degrees today.
Ooh, man, there's 100 and change here in Texas, bro. I don't know what's going on with that sun, bro. It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, man. So let's chop it up. What's going on, guys? How your week been going?
Man, fabulous, man. I'm introduced to my guy Larry here, man. Larry, this is Jarrell here.
Larry, what's up, dude? What's up,
Yes,
brother?
sir. Welcome to Real Estate Aholics, man. So let's start off like this, man. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Larry, man. Tell them where you call when you're leaking in from, what you do, all that good stuff, and we'll do the same thing for Jarrell as well.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Lenny.
Lenny, what call you, bro? What have I been calling you, Larry? Oh, that's my partner, man. I'm sorry, Lenny, man. I apologize.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey man, I'm Lenny. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm actually down here in Springfield, Missouri, southwest corner of Missouri, man. I'm a wholesaler, buy and hold investor. I do a lot of wholesaling, a lot of flipping. But currently, right now, I've been focusing on wholesaling, man, and kind of putting people in the homes who can't really afford the traditional route on getting a home. So me going in, being able to negotiate a deal down for an individual, man, who don't have enough money is pretty awesome for me. So that's what I do it for, man. I do it for us. Make sure we get some of this equity back, and that's about it.
Oh man, dope. What about you, Jarrell? Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, man. Where you logging in from?
All right, man. I represent the Dirty South here and down in Atlanta. How you doing out there, guys? So pretty much what I bring to the forte if your platform is the lending side. I'm a broker. I work with several different hard money lenders and private money lenders that fund all type of deals ranging from single family all the way up to commercial. Not to skip a few, but duplexes, townhomes, just anything but manufactured homes. That's pretty much my forte. So been doing it for about 8 to 9 years now. Got my foot well into the game, got a lot of contacts and resources that I love to share, and a lot of products that could bring some equity, like my brother said, to your pockets and keep some money in your pocket while you're doing this investment thing.
Yeah, man, that's huge, man. Well, first and foremost, man, it's good to see us out here, man, making it happen, man. Not just in one area, but we kind of spread it out, man.
Yeah, definitely. Where you guys from again? Where you from, Jay?
Okay, I'm originally from Michigan, but I reside in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, sir. I'm from Cleveland. I'm in Missouri. Right.
Okay.
There.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Yeah.
I'm
out there.
Yeah. So I'm a virtual wholesaler as well, man. Residential, commercial land, all that good stuff, man. Coach.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little bit of everything, man. I was sitting back the other day, man, just kind of figure out, man, like what do I do? But you can't really put it in a boat, really, man, because it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, right? I mean, as you gain knowledge in this field, you tend to kind of dabble into a lot of different things, and also help a lot of different people by joint venturing, just all type of different ways. I'm sure like you said, like you didn't think you were going to start out coaching, but as you came along the way, you met some people that are worthy of your knowledge, and turned into that, or went into that a little bit. So congratulations.
Man, I appreciate that. I would say probably is I'm a person who brings people together. I'm a connector. That's what I do, right? If you like, I really got a guy, man, who if you want to get a boat, you want to get a plane, he can get you that, right? So
Yeah, no doubt.
you can tell me what you need, bro. My job is to go get it for you. But I specialize in real estate, man, because I have a passion for it. So even if I wasn't getting paid doing it, I will still be doing real estate in some capacity. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So, man, how was you guys' week so far, man? What do you guys do this week, man? In real estate to further your goal.
Man, I just been just chugging along. I got a few deals right now going on, so just making sure those clients are happy, getting what they want, making sure the lender is getting the information that they need and getting it done quickly. But really on one note, I had a deal that kind of almost fell through just based on this market. Real estate lending guidelines changing. It's ever changing, but we're in the season of change right now with the market and everything as far as interest rates increasing, lenders trying to find out where they want to plateau at with their practices and policies. So, but nonetheless, like a problem solver I am, got that thing right back on track with another lender that is that's very, very compatible to the rates that the client was already receiving. So you just roll with the punches, and you'll end up knocking down some walls.
Absolutely.
Sure, definitely. Man, I just wanted to just piggyback off what Jarrell was saying with those loans, man. Because when the property that we actually closed this morning, it took 3 weeks to close, right? It was a wholesale deal. We ran the numbers. We got the property under contract for $19,000. We ended up selling the property for $32,000 today, with the person actually being his first wholesale deal. But it actually took 3 weeks to close because the person had tried so many lenders. He was tapped out on all of his personal lenders. He got so many properties that he was tapped out on his personal lenders, and then most of the lenders who he was going to actually giving him rates, between 7 and 10%. You know what I mean? So he finally ended up locking down, a nice lender that would take on this deal with him, and we was actually able to close this morning of him finding the right lender. If it wasn't for that lender, we'd be hit, man. So I definitely get it with the interest rates and. You know what I mean? The term.
Yeah, everything got to match out for both.
Right. You got to match.
Yeah, right, got to match.
So,
You see, hey, well, first of all, my partner here, Jason here, my partner. Jay. What's up, Jay?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's up, brother? How you?
Oh, trying to get into this real estate talk, man. Get into this real estate talk. I missed y'all last week, so I told Jay, I'm gonna make it an attempt to get on this thing Thursday with y'all, man, and chop it up and talk shop.
Yes, sir. But you see, Jarrell, maybe on another deal or something, if you have some issues getting it funded, Jarrell probably hop right in on you, man. Help you out with that as well. So tell us about that situation, man. Why do I call you my boy Larry? But Lenny, tell us about what happened, man. So you say, how did you run across this cat, right? And yes. How did the deal go through?
So what I do, man, I kind of like my website is allcashbuyers.org, right? So saying, Jay, I'm like you, I got buyers in 50 states, right? And if I don't have a buyer in that state and you got a deal in that state, I'm gonna get a buyer in that state. It's just what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get somebody to come get that deal. But so the young guy, he reached out to me, told me that he had a property, had a contract that he was looking to sell. So I asked him, what he had it under contract for. 19, he was trying to make $26,000 for it, and I ran my numbers on the property. Normally, I tell someone, if they first deal or whatever, build a list. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll go through the list. We'll work that list together based on different criteria that you may want to use. This cat, he just pulled the lead out of nowhere, like out of air. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, the third person I called, they said they wanted to sell. I was like, it happens like that sometimes.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
Sometimes you call the right joker, man, who's sitting on the edge of the building, hope somebody call and save them out of this situation. So he called, man. Like I said, he locked it up. I did the numbers on the property, come to find out that the property, you know, ARV at 125, right? So he got the property for 19. It was only 900 square feet. So we're only looking at 46,000 rehab, right? So now we looking basically 64 all in, you know, for a buyer at his price right now. You know what I'm saying? At his locked up price. And we ended up moving it, like I said, for that 32. So for the buyer, it was all in. You know what I'm saying? The buyer bought it for the 32. You know, they got to put that 46 in it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, go ahead and flip it ARV for that 125 or better. But I believe this buyer is actually going to hold the property. You know what I mean? Because, you know, they like to do it in the BRRRR method. So they're going to go ahead and buy it, rehab it, rent it, go ahead and refinance it, and let that refinance go ahead and buy that next property. You know what I mean? So, that's how it went down, man. I took 3 of my buyers through there. 2 of the buyers wanted it cheaper. You know, I had a few offers for 25, what he had wanted it for initially, but you know, I closed deals in this area. So I'm like, nah, we just need the right buyer to come through. You know what I mean? So, you know, we handled it for like 2, I think we had it for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? The right buyer came through. I called my homie, you know what I mean? Because they do the clean outs. So I called him, threw him a gig real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let him clean the space out. And, you know, his company got paid. You know, we got paid today at closing. The old boy got his property. You know what I mean? So, you know, it works out, man. It works out faster when you network. You know what I mean? Like no matter what business it is, like all of us right now, basically networking. And, you know, like Jarrell, I'm into the loans too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But if I can't find nobody who's rates who need what I need, boom, I know Jarrell got a product that I can.
Yeah, because that loan that you just spit out right there, like we would have done 90% of the purchase for that end buyer, 90% of the purchase, 100% of the rehab, and he would have turned around at 125. That's like what, 4,000, 4,600 down at closing, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's financing at 125 at 80%.
Rolling.
I mean that, and then keeping it as a rental. That's you know, you can't even describe a better situation. So
it's a whole different monster. But you know, me, Jay, I just kind of like pull my list, whatever. I just want to slide over real quick because I use PropStream.
Okay.
And it's so crazy because I was using PropStream when I was selling home security. I just wanted to know who was at the door when I knocked on the door. I ain't know nobody was using this to sell houses at all, right? I used to use this years ago before, you know, people started using it to wholesale houses. But I just go on over to PropStream real quick.
Okay.
Because I want to.
Let me blow you up real quick, bro. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, no doubt. I just want to get you guys over.
You gonna show your screen?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I should be in there now.
Yep.
Am I in there now?
Yes, sir.
So right now, I'm actually on PropStream, right? PropStream is, you know, what most investors in real estate guys use. Jarrell's in Atlanta right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to jump into the Atlanta market really quick and build the list, right?
And ladies and gentlemen, first of all, this is game we're giving you guys. So
man,
you guys
don't know.
Right now,
I got my eyes open, like.
Well, we want you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. This is game. This is free game. Let's go, bro.
So what I do is I go to the filter tab, right? Because I want to be specific, right? Now, if I look over here, I got 7,400 properties that's vacant in and around Metro Atlanta, right? But I want to be a little more specific. Actually, I'm gonna touch on this, right? We got 4,300 properties that's listed on the MLS by an agent. We got 302 pre-foreclosures, right? These people are about to lose their homes, okay? We got 209 auctions right here, right? These people either found somebody who put their property up for auction, went under contract as a wholesaler and put their property up for auction. That is another niche that people are doing nowadays. They're actually going to get the wholesale contract from the seller and putting the property up for auction and actually getting the highest bidder to close on that person's property, right?
Okay, hold on for a second. Hold on. We can't go past that too quick, bro.
No, he just
Thing, bro. Y'all, listen. Let's run that back, bro. Run that back.
man.
Run that back.
So as far as the auctions goes, right? This number, this 209 right here, under auctions, right? There are wholesalers now who are getting properties under wholesale contract, and they are turning around and putting the properties up for auction, right? So, let's say you got the property on auction starting at $23,000. You got it under contract for $16,000. You might find a buyer outside of your city, outside of your state, who might want to bid on that property and give you $40,000 for that property. Right? So essentially, you'd have made $21,000 off that property when you literally aimed to make $7,000 off of it. Just because you know the game, like I'm giving out the game, right? So at this point, we can go ahead and extend our contracts with our sellers to at least 60 days, right? To at least get the property going, get great pictures of the property set up, set the property for auction, right? These joints right here, bank owned, I don't deal with them at all, right? Because from what I've dealt with so far, they don't deal with they don't like wholesalers unless you got an inside track to a banker, you know what I'm saying, who works in that that department or whatever. But now over here we
could talk about them bank owns. I'll tell you a little bit about how to work them out.
Most definitely. So over here, see, it's game everywhere on this podcast. They got to like, share, subscribe this thing.
This is what this is about, bro. This is what this is about right now. All game, man. Y'all just pay attention, man. Like, share, subscribe, guys.
That's right. So right now, this tab I'm on now, as you guys see, we have 57,000 buyers, right, in Metro Atlanta. Now, these buyers, if ever you looking for a property, whenever you got a property under a contract in Atlanta and you don't have a cash buyer, you can dig into this list of 54,000 buyers, right? Let me just touch the buyers tab really quick, right? Let me hit this building, the first building over here, Queen. Let's see what we got, right? So I'm gonna hit linked properties. See if this is my buyer. Okay, they got 3 properties. Last property bought was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Okay, this may not be our guy. He may look high end, depending because all his properties look over, 2,000 square feet. So he may be high end on it. But let's go somewhere else really fast and see. This guy owns 3-2.
Hey, Lenny, I don't mean to take over. I don't use PropStream anymore, but I want to show one thing when you click on that property, because I know we're looking to see how many properties they actually have. But go ahead and click on the comparables and nearby listings real quick.
No doubt on this one.
Yeah. So one of the other things too is, let's say that you had this property on Glenwood under contract.
Right.
Right. And you're looking for somebody that's in that area. You got 150 cash buyers right there.
Facts.
Right there on the screen.
Yeah, right there on the screen.
So if you are a wholesaler, you're beginning wholesaler. If you don't have cash buyers, man, you don't know what you're doing with your life. Right? Cash buyers are the easiest thing to come by.
That's right. Like you said, that tab is right there on the screen. And then, as we can see for these guys here, it's an LLC. They own 7 properties. You know what I'm saying? They got big boy loans open. Nice size portfolio, 4 months, 7 months. These guys you might want to hit up, for, see if they want to buy that deal. But like I said, vacants, you got liens, you got vacants. I don't know if you guys have been eating into this. I'll tell you when we get over here, but there's a new lien. There's new liens going on that ain't nobody hip to, but we definitely gonna get to it at a later show because I got to close some of them first before I expose.
No, bro.
So now, so like me, like I said, so what I do is I want to get specific, right? So I want to go to my filters. I want to set this at vacant on the quick choice side. I want to set my property at occupied, right? Because like I said earlier, you can't always sell junk, right? Like you gotta have.
So true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have something.
I like junk, Lenny.
I like junk too. Right?
But I like good property subject to and lease options and all that stuff too, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We can't always grab just the junk, just for the check. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, lease options, flips, everything, right? So we on it. So I want to go occupied real quick, right? I want to find out if it failed, right? If they tried to sell it and it failed, those are the people I'm gonna call, right? Then I'm gonna go ownership, make sure they owned it more than 6 years, right? I'm gonna go owner type individual because I ain't trying to dig through the tape real quick. I ain't trying to dig through all the tape. And then I'm gonna go out of state owners, right? But they own in Atlanta, right? So I got 403 properties to go through, right? The person doesn't live in the state, right? They own it for more than 6 years. They tried to sell it, they couldn't. This 403 list, these are the guys who I'm gonna attack, right? I want to attack these people, especially these. I might definitely say this real quick, but yeah, this looks like a great deal. It looks like a great deal. I'm gonna say that as ATL, but no, seriously though, because they try to sell like this is a whole unit, a whole condo. You know what I mean? So condos is hot right now in the Atlanta area. You know what I'm saying? Visiting nurses, Airbnb swag. You feel me? So
absolutely.
But yeah, that's how basically, man, I just, build my list, man. I go in and I just get my properties, man. And, I call those people, what normally I shoot out text, right? I normally don't call. I let them call. I'm a texter. Depending on the lead and depending on like when it failed, I call them ASAP instead of shooting text because I know like I don't want my text to get lost with the last 50 texts who everybody that text blasted them already. You know what I'm saying? So depending on when the lead failed, that depends on the urgency with me. So, but Jason, you got to put me on to it.
Yeah. Hey, the other thing that I wanted to point out too, Lynn, is that you just built the list, right? And I want to point out the number that was on your list. It was only 405.
Yeah.
Okay. But you as a coach, Jay as a coach, me as a coach, what's the first thing that your student always talk about? Well, I need a bigger list.
Right.
Right. So you having a list of 405 based on the criteria that you put in there, that's what made that a good list. Now, like you said, it's our job now to beat that list up and pull the sellers out of that list because you just named the motivation on what we're looking for. You don't need 10,000 to go after someone who's motivated because you have a service to provide them. So I just wanted to point that out that it was only 405, but most people will go back and they'll try to manipulate the list to make it larger than 405 because they feel like more is better.
Yeah.
Then they won't call. They look at all them leads.
Right. They feel like more is better. Right. But see, the problem is that they're looking at that list as leads, but those are not leads. They're actually opportunities, and we've got to go search the opportunities. So you got 405 opportunities to pull a lead.
Facts.
Listen, you have to be like, sharing, subscribing right now, man. Who's giving that kind of content away, right? Mm-hmm. This is free game, man. It's called free 99, man. So Darrell, tell me your best. Tell us your best and worst deal, bro.
Best and worst deal.
Best and worst.
My best deal, I would have to say, this is short, kind of. My best deal is closing the deal from the cruise ship.
Talk
That's
about it. You
in
closed
a
the
week. In a
you
week.
closed the deal from the cruise ship.
Cruise. Yeah, in a
Oh
week. Got
wow.
the deal. Got the deal from a client. Just had mediocre experience. I think he had. This was first. I don't think he had one. Yeah, Jake, I'm talking about you. So, uh, he had one, and cause I told him afterwards, like, dude, I closed your loan while I was on a cruise, and he was like, bro, all the props to you because we got it done from Thursday to Thursday. So, anyways,
So you're on vacation working, is
I
what you're
was on.
telling
Oh man,
me.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I love paying for vacation while on vacation.
Hey, that's how you do it, brother. That's how
You
you
know,
do it.
that's the game. That's the plan. So, anyways, just basically, it was a typical fix and flip deal. Wasn't too anything too flashy. Ran through the underwriting and appraisal and got that one closed. Now the worst deal, I would have to say, somewhat like when there's just a lot of moving parts where and you know and my clients or don't know exactly where they are with their financials, with their credit, things like that. Even ironically, just even court proceedings that may have take place on them tax liens and whatnot. So those type of deals right there, where there's a lot of things coming after the application submitted, the best thing you can do is just be honest, because most times, or ask the question. I understand there's some questions we can't ask lenders and everything, but you definitely don't want to be caught lying, because then you get into fraud and all that. So, if the deal works, the deal is going to work, and that's the deal you want. So, if you don't know, then you will be told, hey, you got something from um, 2019 you haven't taken care of yet.
Yeah.
Um, Now, we don't ask ever for any tax returns or anything like that, but liens and judgments that's on someone's record, those things are in your background. So you need to get those cleared up and handle those things, because that will limit you from the amount of most competitive lenders out there. I mean, you'll find a lender that make it do your deal, but we could have maybe saved you 20% of your down payment. And you're talking about $400,000 property. It's almost 60, 80 grand right there that you could have saved in your pocket. So let's just do that. Those type of things right there make it kind of a hard deal. But typically, I can if with honest client that's being upfront, letting me direct them into the path of a lender that can get it done quickly, because that's what we need in this market. Everything is done quickly. No one can wait 30 days to close anymore. So I don't expect. I know.
Yeah.
So we move fast, but it's just all about the the transparency between the client and moving forward with the deal. Now, nonetheless, on the other side, it's my job to make sure that you get told the skinny. You get, I'm a broker, so of course I am the middleman that's making sure that everything goes smoothly. But sometimes when we hit bumps, um, there are bumps. There's things that you didn't know your credit score was maybe 30 points lower. So that's going to affect loan to value in some cases, maybe so. But I'm always provide an option for you. That's one thing that experience kind of lends itself, is this different resources you can go to. I can even tap into, with Jay, to Jay, and maybe do some business with him. It's just you never know. It's like, that's what I love about this game. Like you said earlier, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's really about just putting the pieces together.
That's it,
And
man.
sometimes they come together in one day. Sometimes they come together in 7 days.
Yeah,
But as
man.
long as what you're looking at, you evaluating correctly, you know,
Yeah.
your deals, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that money. That's that's no doubt about that.
Now, are you able to close in multiple states?
Oh yeah, yeah. I lend nationwide. It's about maybe 5 states I don't lend in. Wyoming,
And
Idaho.
out there anyway, bro.
Yeah, I was out there anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not lending to cows and bison. So
yeah.
all of but typically we it's not a market that we.
I don't think I would put up a lead in Wyoming, bro. You good.
Oh yeah. So
Maybe I need to now. Think about it though, because I don't think nobody else is doing it.
Utah though, in Utah. I mean, that's a state that doesn't come around too often, but man, there's some good properties out there for the people that's out there. They know what I'm talking about.
I got a video, man. This was years ago, man. I think I was going to meet you, Jason, at one of the coffee spots one day. And I'm sitting out, this lady had called me, but I'm on live on one of my phones, right? And she's telling me about a deal. Probably she's trying to sell. She was talking about.
I remember that one. I remember that. Yeah.
A whole lot of racist stuff she was going through because she was white, her husband was black, and it was like, I'm sitting there like, what? I got it on live, and I'm like, it was crazy, bro. I was like, dang, I think I still got that. I need to pull that up, man.
It should be still on your Facebook.
It probably is. It probably is too. I'm going to pull that up, man.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it.
Yeah. It was wild. I ain't touch it then. She reached out to me because I was going live and doing different things. So Snoop, man, welcome to the team, man. Look forward, really doing some stuff with you, Jarrell, for sure.
Yeah, definitely look forward to it too.
So we're gonna flip this, Jay. What's the worst deal? And then what's the best deal?
The worst deal is the deal you can't get closed. And I'm gonna leave that at that.
Ooh,
that's always
the fact. That's always the worst deal is the deal that you can't get closed.
Don't get done, bro.
So we won't talk about them because it's many of them. Just know that you're gonna go through that. You stay in the business long enough, you're gonna go through it. So
and you need to go through it so you know which one you really do. The one I always count it as if you miss a deal, count it as a blessing because it could have been a bad deal.
Oh, no doubt.
It could have. So chuck it off, and move on to the next. I mean, real talk. Like you can't wallow in running into a wall. You just turn around and go back where there ain't no wall. So look for another property, get back to the grind, and you'll be back back with a property on the contract. Even though some people are I've met people impatient sometimes about deals, and I'm not going to close a bad loan. That's just, if I know it's a bad deal, there's no way the numbers break down where you maybe break even, maybe on a good day.
But the number's not gonna lie.
And the number's not gonna lie.
The numbers are not gonna lie.
They're not gonna lie.
Oh.
And at the end of the day, when you lose some money or waste your time, at the very least, you're gonna be mad at everyone who was involved in that transaction. They told you from the beginning or not.
Yep.
And I'm not going to be one of them. I've turned down so many deals. I've heard people say I want to do it just for the experience, and I tell them that is not the reason to do an investment deal. Okay, for the experience, and I'm telling you, your experience is going to cost you. All the money we put into our education, and I'm talking to people who put money into their education already. You can't afford to lose. No one can afford to lose, especially when it's not necessary. It's not necessary.
I had a buddy yesterday. Was I telling you, Jay?
Was that the one you put on live? Did you put on Facebook?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So he called me. He called me 2 days ago. Tagged me 2 days ago. Told me that he was buying these 2 properties up in Kansas City. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to buy him, whatever." He was like, "I want to buy him like I did the last one." Now the last one, he knew dude. He's known dude for a long time. They went to high school together. So the last property he bought from dude, he bought quick claim. But I told him though, I said, "Listen, there's a reason title companies exist. There's a reason title searches exist.
Yeah.
Don't buy nothing quick claim unless you know this individual. You know for certain that they have a right to sell this property." I said, "Dude, people sell quick claim deeds often don't even have the rights to sell the property at all." I said, so you really setting yourself up for a scheme. Man, you don't know how much I paid for these, bro. Them is a sweet deal. One's a single family, the other one's a duplex. I'm telling you, all sweet deal. Then he put on Facebook, oh, we closing the day, cash. All paid in full cash, building that real estate portfolio. Then he get a contract. He sent dude some kind of contract. Him and dude met. He gave this dude 12 grand cash in his hand. He thought he was gonna take this contract to the courthouse and get it closed. The people at the courthouse say this property was closed yesterday. So dude that closed on the property the day before yesterday. I told him, I said, listen, I don't know why.
Oh my gosh!
Listen, it's like a straight. Listen, I got 1,000 people on my phone asking me how to do real estate. The people in my own circle, they were, oh, well, I can do it on my own. I can do it on my own. Like, dude, listen, take the advice.
Yeah.
Because I know, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing out here. I'm active in this every day. Like, take the advice. And like you say, don't do all deals, bad deals. Every deal ain't a good deal. Drill just said every deal ain't a good deal.
Every deal not a good deal.
His
so be one hidden thing in that deal.
His mistake
sweet until it went sour.
Man, his mistake. Look, that whole mistake cost him 60 days work, right? Because he rehab, right? He rehab housing. So that cost him 60 days of work. 2 projects that he did. He put all that money to buying these 2 properties just like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just because
bad deals.
Just because of bad information, misinformation.
And arrogance. So arrogance, don't want to think someone may be trying to help you out. I mean, let's keep it real. We all are, in real estate. So we do get our checks from closing attorneys and we turn profit.
He said the text, he was like, I'm at the police station right now. Oh
man.
It ain't funny, but man, I know he hurt, bro.
It ain't funny, man. But the text came through the phone. He's like, yeah, dude, robbed me. They said they recorded the property is sold yesterday. He's like, now I'm at the police station. I'm like, dude, he got the crew, everything. He ran the dumpster, everything. He about to get it down. He about to get it in. They like, nah, they sold that one.
I know a dude who built who bought a house cash, added on so much to the property, like almost half of the house added on. So I go there to check it out with them, and I say, "Yo, man, where's your plans?" He said, "What plans?"
Didn't file the city plans.
That's wild.
He said, "What plans?"
Yeah, what plans?
Yeah. What plans? I'm looking at structure.
Oh, man.
You know that you say that, Jarrell, but
enough said right there. I mean, it went down from then on. As he investigated, the contract didn't have a license. Didn't pull plans. Didn't contact the architect. Stop work order. I mean, I followed him about this deal for maybe a month or 2. And then, but at the end of the day, it seems like there was going to be no moving forward, So those are the type of things. And I asked this dude, do you need help with this deal before you buy it? And he said, no. So I said, okay. Now he didn't even allow me to get to the part where if any type of, what am I talking about? Like, I was just basically asking, do you need any advice? I was potentially asking, do you want a partner, but not any specific percentage.
Right. Just
basically, bro, you're doing this. You've never done it before. Don't fall in, you're going to fall in some stuff, so you need help, because, and you're not from this background, you're not from this background. So type of things like that, new buyers need to be aware of, don't bite off more than you can chew, and listen to and take advice from folks that's giving it, It's not let's be real. We all here hoping to one day do a deal with Jason, or one day do a deal with Jerry, one day do a deal with Lenny. Okay, everyone is, and we're going to provide for our family. Yeah. But in the meantime of doing that, we're going to also provide guidance and partnership and experiences that could be beneficial to you. Right. So don't look at it always like, oh, someone's trying to come up on me. No, not really, because I don't even care if you even involve me in the deal. Yeah. I want to make sure you succeed, because one day, me and you going to do business.
Facts.
That's why I'm on this pod. Not because I know one day for sure we're going to do business. And also, someone took the time to explain it to me. So I'll pay it pay it back every single day. No doubt. I love to talk about real estate, you know. Anyways.
Yeah. But listen, let me adjust the page real quick. So everybody, man, you guys are listening to Real Estate Aholics, man. Nothing but entrepreneurs on here. Nothing but go-getters on this page, man. Please like, share, subscribe. And go ahead, Jason.
Oh, no, I was just backing up what, Jarrell is saying, man. But I mean, these deals, it's terrible, And now this was a coaching student that did a bad deal. This is being creative financing, but he started knowing too much, and he started knowing too much, and we was gonna do the rehab together, but he started knowing too much. Homeowners were behind on taxes, about $5,000 or a little bit over $5,000. So we were gonna take the property over, right? Give an owner finance to him. He didn't do any paperwork, but we were going to pay the taxes. That was going to be our down payment. We're going to bring the taxes back current with that $5,000, right? We're going to put the homeowner on the finance paperwork so we can pay him monthly while we're doing the rehab. Then we're going to refinance it, or we're going to put a rent-to-own owner inside of the property. Well, he just went down there and paid the taxes before we got the paperwork done.
What? Hold on.
Now, what incentive do you have?
We can't get seller to sign nothing now.
What incentive do you have? Yeah, exactly. That's not knowing the process of how to do things.
Hold on, Jay. He did what? He went out and paid the taxes before y'all got in the contract?
Taxes, Jay. Just paid them straight to the tax collector without having any agreement or anything signed beforehand.
You out here paying people taxes like that?
Now the seller ain't signing nothing now.
Jay,
you run into people like that,
Mr. Sims.
Would you say
in contact with this person, Mr. Sims? Because I put my taxes off until October, so they give it away for me.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But see, he didn't even call me, and he didn't call me, and he was running with that because we weren't going to pay the taxes up front. No way.
No.
We were going to wait for the refi, but we're going to put it on a payment plan, right? So we can use that money to do other stuff with rehab, paying for permits, getting the demo and all that stuff done for the property. Dude, I mean, he messed it all up.
Yeah.
Man, I know he was sick, boy.
Messed it all up,
Yeah, you can definitely set yourself up for failure just by moving too quickly,
Right.
Moving too quickly and not taking your time, thinking that, and also believing people. You got to make sure you stay in deals. You got to make sure you have not the upper hand, but at least everything stays equal.
Right.
Everything stays equal. Like you don't send in earnest money without a contract, because you may be sending to someone who don't even have it on the contract at all. You don't send it without verifying that he's direct or whatever, or if there is the actual, because you ask for those type of documents, and making sure that you set yourself up where you have full confidence in the moves you're making is how you make moves in real estate. Whenever you got hope for something, like you're saying, this guy, apparently I hope he knew that they didn't sign yet. They didn't sign yet. He probably thought that they were going to sign,
right?
Even though the taxes
you need that John Hancock first, but
man. That's the cart before the horse,
right? But we were gonna get that done first, but we had to at least get it to the title company.
Yeah,
right. We had to get it to the title company, so then we can get the attorney. Well, this is before we had to get RMLOs and all that stuff to do our wraparounds and stuff like that. But I was like, dude, you messed all this up, man. That's almost $6,000 down the toilet. Now go home and explain that to your wife.
Nah, that's a tough one. Man.
Go home and explain that one, homie.
Yeah. So my worst deal.
You had to think about it.
Dude,
Like they hear you. They hear you.
it was a complete nightmare. Okay, so I riding down the street. Right, I wasn't even driving for dollars. I'm riding down the street. I see the Fizz boat sign out front, sell by owner. Right, so I pull over, boom, get the number, drive to the house. I text the dude. Dude called back. He called me back. He didn't text me back. He called me back. So we talking. I go over there and meet him at the property. Now he telling me that he got the property on the finance. It's more than what he can handle, right? He's going to start a trucking business, a carrier business, right? He just went out, paid $110,000 for this goddamn Dodge Ram. He can put this thing on and he gonna haul cars, right? So his wife say, look, either you're gonna buy the truck or you're gonna sell your little project over there, right? So he bought the truck, so now it's on me to sell his little project. So get the property on the contract. Had a few buyers go through there. So my homie had just hooked up with this chick. Now she's like a little Airbnb queen down here. All she do is cabins, whatever, right? So if you guys ever look for Gable Cabins or Ivory Gable, whatever, Copper Gable, like these name her Airbnbs down here in Missouri. She had a lot of them. So him and her bought it as their little first project together, right? He got some property, she got some property. They want their little baby, right? So this their baby. So boom, we close on it. Now I got to go back to the seller and negotiate, right? Because the builder's trash, right? We found out his foundational issues now, everything. We found out all this stuff. So I got to go back and renegotiate the deal. So listen, now just off the strength of my dude, I made like they gave me money after the closing. But in order for me to close this contract with the guy who they, because they had it on the finances, so obviously he get paid first, they get whatever left over, whatever. I get my, assignment, and I'm out, I'm out the way. So I had to squeeze the deal all the way down to where I literally got a $300 check at closing. Mm-hmm. When I tell you this dude flipped out. He called me on my phone. Lenny, where you at? Lenny, where you at? I'm going to need you. I'm about to get his phone to this lady, this closing lady, and I want you to tell her that you give her permission to tell me how much money you made on this deal. I said, whoa. Hold on. You done worked me all the way down. He even talking about, man, I'm going to give you a pound. He done took me to the house, talking about giving me a pound. He talking about, because they in California, he want to give me a pound. He give me a big old jar of cannabis butter. He's like, I'm going to give you this butter too. He's like, so, I take the butter. But I ain't take the weed. I don't sell weed. I took the butter though. But look, so, dude, when I say this dude flipped up. Now, a part of the deal was, when I sold this house, they was giving my girl a listing, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. And they had another house around the corner. So in the middle of us closing this, my girl had the listing going. I had my guys in their house remodeling the house, whatever. Remodeling in the whole house, whatever. Dude, listen, that dude flipped out. They changed listing agents and everything. They changed listing agents. They took the listing from my girl and everything.
Yeah.
That was like literally the worst. He was like, "Oh, I'm telling everybody you the worst around here. Nobody did no property." And I was like, "Rich, I really don't know the problem. You told me this is what you wanted for the property. This is what I got you for the property. Wow. Whatever. This is whatever. No. You tell her to tell me. You tell. I hung up on that dude, man. I
tell her to tell me."
The closing agent called me back. She said, "Lenny, I've never had that happen before." I said, "I've never had it happen before either." She said, "If you was here, you should have saw how pink this man's face got." I said, "Yeah, I just, I'm I mean, she was like, I see you made $300. She's like, he's flipping out about you making $300. She's like, oh, I would never want to do no business with them. And when they took the listing from my girl, they jacked the price up, bro. They probably sat there for like 8 months.
Yeah.
Bad deal, and glad that my girl didn't get that listing because what she looked like having the property just sit for 8 months.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That looked bad on her just having the property just sitting for 8 months.
$300.
$300, Joe.
Take it.
Oh, he weaseled me down for the $300. They had a bid in the closing offer. Had a bid, bro. Worst deal ever, bro. Wow. Listen, since then, if it ain't $4,000 plus, man, I'm cool. I ain't trying. I can't do it.
Yeah, I tend though to try to forget any bad deals. They you're gonna run into some brick walls sometimes. You know, my side of the appraisals kill us sometimes. You know.
Oh,
like
dude,
that.
I bet.
You know, appraisals kill us. You know.
I bet. I had a realtor the other day. She put on Facebook, said something about a deal, and she was like, "Yeah, realtor, bring your own appraisal." And I was like, I get that. I get that. She was saying loan guy.
But my very first deal before I got a deal on the contract was going to potentially be a very bad situation where I contacted someone off of, forgot where I got his number, probably emailed me or something, right? So I got the number, called him, went down and look at the houses down there in Moreland, in Kirkwood down here in Atlanta. And this is back probably 2012, 2013. And a lot of wholesaling going on because it was the regentification was going on in Atlanta at that time period. So just houses was going just quickly. So really excited that, to finally find one that I thought was in a good area and getting it for a good number. So it has one problem that he wanted, I think it was $5,000 or so earnest money. So I'm talking to him, trying to drew him down off of it. And so, he met me down there and met me with his contractor, going to give me a contractor that was going to work with me also. So it was kind of a sweet deal. It's okay. So everything's going all right. So I go back to the house and I look it up. I think Zillow popped open. This house is for sale. So I'm like, the little knowledge I do know is that it would say pending. It would say pending. So I'll call. It's been a daisy chain going on. The realtor doesn't even know, the seller doesn't even know who this person is. And I was about to give this guy, not I was about to, but saying I had opportunity. He made opportunity for me to give him $5,000 earnest money for a house that he didn't even have on the contract. Now, the situation, what Jason was saying, my only best bet is that he would take that $5,000 and go put it under contract. Otherwise, I would have been out my money. So that was a situation like just learning the ropes, where, you got to make sure that you're speaking to the right people sometimes. There's a lot of scammers out there, a lot of scammers out there. Unfortunately, the worst of the worst, unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there. So you have to, do your due diligence and take your time.
I think this one kind of takes the cake, right? We talk about scammers, man. I had a deal that I was doing in Michigan. So I'm here in Texas. I'm doing a deal in Michigan. It's a virtual deal, right? And guy called me up, hey man, I got a smoking hot deal for you, bro. He sent it over to me, and it was my deal.
Oh yeah.
He sent me over my deal, saying that he got in the contract. It was my deal. So and he got back.
You had to have it for it. Yeah.
I say, so you got this under contract? Yeah, I got this under contract. I'm like, bro, this is my property, bro. I got this under contract. Where you get this from? My partner, he got it from his partner all the way back to me, bro.
Yeah. But the thing is,
that's crazy.
Yeah, because that happened to a client of mine just a couple of weeks ago. I was just talking to her on the phone. We're just talking about what's going on in the loan and everything. what needs to be submitted and whatnot. And she starts screaming. I'm like, this lady's crazy. What's happening over there? She says, Jarrell, I'm looking at the computer and I'm looking at this listing of my property. I'm about to message him back. And I can only imagine what she said to him, as a response to that, because that's not cool at all. And guys, if you ever get approached with someone even talking to you about doing such things,
they just
dismiss that idea and dismiss that person.
They just started it. They just started it in Springfield a few months ago.
Just
like my dude hit me with a 15 package portfolio. I'm sitting there texting the dude on the portfolio. We just talking, rapping. And I'm like, dude, somebody just send me your property.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, this dude just send me your property. He's like, how we get it? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, and how's one to be for sale?
I'm like, he's like, show me the guy. He's like, I don't know that dude. I didn't do get my list. I'm like, whoever you gave your list to, right there, they gave your list to and they just shipped it on through the universe.
So I got a question, and this is basically for the audience, right? How do you know you're talking to the actual owner? How do you guys know that?
Simple. You talking to all of us?
Yeah, well, yeah. Just throw it out. So if I'm a new wholesaler, I'm getting a wholesaler. So how do I know that this person is actually the real owner?
I mean, the main thing is public record. It's in public record in our state.
I use that tax record,
Yeah, tax records, And then if it doesn't line up, something doesn't match. If it doesn't match exactly, you investigate.
And
you find out, and you contact your attorneys before you deliver any money. I mean, that's one sign any contract. That's it too.
One more thing to the wholesalers watching though, also as well, there's a lot of counties lately. Since due to COVID, man, a lot of people still claiming short in offices, whatever. They can't find nobody to work. So there's a lot of places that still hasn't updated recent sales yet. Sales from 6 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever. There's a lot of places that hasn't updated sales yet. So, you guys definitely want to go, like you said, like Jarrell said, dig into those public records, man.
Yeah. Take your time, contact the attorney,
right,
and have them do their job before you sign the contract.
And don't put no money in the seller's hand. No, right? We go to the title company, guys.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Go to the
check.
Yeah, cashier's check.
And every deal I've ever wholesale, I never wanted you to send me your money. It's going to the closing attorney. So if anyone asks you for the money themselves, like that guy that made out, he smelled from him. Yeah, he smelled me. He smelled miles away. And I just had one thing. One thing he didn't expect.
He smelled it from 200 miles away.
One thing he didn't expect is that I don't like to lose money.
Absolutely.
So I was going to pause at the time, So just guys, just make sure you know who you're dealing with. Referrals.
Yeah.
Facts.
You knew work with referrals. Referrals will help you.
Yeah.
Ask questions that people get a referral, because that's, is this, and then you'll meet me, and then you won't need any other referral ever.
Facts. Now, everybody on here, man, are in real estate, right? So if you guys are looking for, mentor, coach, or whatever the case is, reach out to these guys, man. Maybe bounce an idea or two off these guys, man. Definitely do that. This is what this is about. Tune in every week.
You got a question?
So again.
So I'm gonna reach out to all y'all myself.
And if you guys have a topic that you want us to touch on, definitely text me, or hit me on YouTube or whatever. However you find me, I'm Jay Wicker. I'm everywhere. Definitely do that. So tell us a little bit. Tell us what you guys got going on, man. What's going on? What you guys working on now?
Well, I was working on something. I mean, we got deals and things that's coming in the pipeline, but I think I told you before, Jay, we were working on that multifaceted with the apartments and the storefronts. Well, city wouldn't let us do it.
Man.
They came back and hit us and said we didn't have enough parking. So now we've got some other land that's in the back, so they wouldn't give us the occupancy certificate just yet. So we got some other land in the back, but we got to get that done and flattened out so we can get more parking before they allow us to do it.
Okay. And what city was that in?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell you it's in Dallas County.
Okay.
I can't give the city out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on this.
Was it Mentee? He moved to Dallas too. I talked to him earlier, bro.
Oh, you talked to Joseph?
Yeah, I talked to him earlier.
Yeah, he moved to Dallas from Kansas.
Yep, he's in now.
Yeah, good.
He in the move now. Yeah, he in the groove now. He with Jay.
Yeah, and both Jays.
Jays.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was all three. I guess you can say Jarrell. Well, Jarrell is in Atlanta though. What you working on? What you working on, Lenny?
Man, this weekend I'm starting to work on this rehab. Starting to go down there and take all this drywall out, get all that old installation out, get these walls back together, man.
Where you rehab at?
Rockaway Beach, Missouri.
Okay.
It's a creative financing deal I got. We was actually talking about it last show, whatever. I went in 0 down. I'm only paying the insurance and the mortgage, whatever.
Cool.
So I ain't getting a dime. So, we're gonna roll it out. It's 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,900 square feet, 2 levels. So it's a big little project. Pipe had burst in the property, so it's a lot of drywall and installation.
Cool.
Yeah, that got hit. So just go ahead down there. Finally cut that grass. Like I said, the grass taller than me, man. So I knew it was gonna be some drama in the grass. Oh, seriously,
we do deals a little bit north of you. We up in St. Louis right now.
It's tough. Yeah. I got a guy, man, who needs some deals in St. Louis.
He needs some deals.
Yeah, listen, brother. We on the right podcast tonight, okay?
Okay.
We in the right place tonight.
What part though?
I don't know, man. I definitely get more specific though.
Yeah, get specific with it. I got one right now for him right now.
Because my homegirl got a property management firm, and this is one of her buyers. They actually met today in Cleveland. He just added 2 more units to her property management company, and he's buying in Detroit. He's buying in St. Louis. So,
okay, 63115 is the zip, man. I got it for him. If you want it, he can have it for 11,000 right now.
Oh shit! You have to send me that info. Sure.
Yes, sir. See, that's how dreams are made, guys. Right here on Real Estate Aholics. You know what I mean? That's how you do it. Yes, sir. Well, Jay, what you got going on, brother?
So I got 10 deals on the pipeline right now. In processing. In different stages. Got 4 that got to close by end of this month. So it's this end of the month time, baby.
Rocking and rolling.
Anything in Smyrna, right? I didn't tell you, but listen, I went to middle school, high school up to 10th grade in Smyrna, Cobb County.
Cobb County, yeah.
Campbell High School. So I got cousins, man. I got cousins. They in Atlanta. You might have heard of my one cousin, Nicole Ferguson. She on Salon Elegance, whatever, be training everybody to do the hair growth, whatever joint. And my cousin down there, he owned an acquisition firm. Him and his wife's a realtor. So they always buying, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let them know.
Smyrna, Marietta, they own it.
And let them know because we fund. I'm definitely in Georgia. This is my backyard, So
they own it, bro. So yeah, we gonna
talk about a lot.
We gonna push
a lot. Yeah. Sure. So just trying to make sure these loans get closed out. That's it.
Yeah.
Got one in Griffin might be coming up down there, man.
Nice.
Spalding County.
Spalding County, yeah.
I was down there just 2 days ago in Griffin. I'm on the south side of Atlanta, so down there. So I'm on that side right there, Griffin McDonough side. So
okay, yeah. We did a mobile home over there in McDonough.
Gotcha. Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
I need some more information.
He said you did. I need to get
yeah, real talk, man. Real talk.
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
This business here, man, is about connecting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with different people. You have to be a people person, man. In this business, man, to have that stand power. I think you gotta love people. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it's about, man. Bounce different ideas off each other, learning different techniques, man, and learning, get a chance to rub shoulders with different people, man, and ultimately get together, man. On one, we meet up at some island or something. You know what I'm saying? One day, and just chill on out, man, and talk about the good old days when we first kicked this podcast off. That's what it's about. That's
what's the second show now, right?
Yeah. Okay. This is the second. Real estate show. We actually have a couple more people that will be on next week. A couple of them they weren't gonna be able to make it tonight. We have a lady, Miss Lachey. She's phenomenal. She's out of Houston. She's pretty good, man. She's really good. So,
I'm going to tell you about a homegirl, Shamika, too. She wanted to get one.
Okay.
So, I'm going to hook you two up. Bam.
Okay. Well, see, so if you guys, get a chance to, man, we have quite a few things going on in this channel, man. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Try to run the numbers up a little bit. I got hopefully a big announcement coming up here pretty soon, man. I had some people reach out to me from some big places about what we got going on here, man. So y'all here at the right time, So on Mondays we have Miss Sheila Little. She's a therapist. She have a show going on, and I guess before that we'll have a sports show coming up. We'll talk about sports. If you know anybody who are sports aholics, reach out to me, man. We got some slots we want to fill that in as well. And on Tuesday we have the Small Business Stand Up podcast, where we got about 7, 8 people, 9 people, man, just talking about business. Last week, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that. You might want to check that out. Well, a couple of days ago, we did one on Dr. Claude Anderson, Powernomics, right? We asked some questions about that, man. There was a pretty good deal. What else we got? We got some other stuff going on, man. I can't. Okay, so on Saturday we have a stock show. We're gonna learn about stocks. We're gonna learn about cryptocurrency. My guy, I can't remember his name. Mark Quinn, man. So he's killing it as well. And as a matter of fact, this weekend we'll be at the downtown library, so we'll be going live, doing a little training over there. And then we're here in the studio, so all that'll be live this weekend. Going to look at some properties and stuff like that, man. So we trying to bring this whole thing together, bro. You know what I'm saying? So please like, share, subscribe, man. And you guys,
hit that notification bell.
Yeah, man, definitely do that, man. I really appreciate that. And anything I can do, I always like to finish this thing, man. If anything I can do for you, just let me know, man. I don't care if you guys don't like me still. If you need something from me, let me know. That's just how I rock, but I don't care, man. It don't cost me nothing to help, bro. You know what I'm saying? No I got no problem with it, bro.
No doubt.
The hate is on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Love's on my side. So
right.
All right. How they reach out to you guys? Tell them how to catch you. How to get in contact with you guys.
Man, call or text me. 972-220-8104. Yeah, 972-220-8104.
All right.
Okay. You can go ahead, Lenny. Go ahead.
So that's Jason right there. That's his website there. Definitely reach out to him. Go ahead, Lenny. What you say now?
Yeah, guys. What's up? My name is Lenny. You guys can reach me at 417-521-7397, or you can reach out to 440-965-6928 to the number on the screen.
No. It's on you, Jay.
Yeah, guys, if you got any questions or got any deals you'd like to get funded, I'm up, anytime talk about real estate, so you can reach me at 678-523-1300. Again, that's 678-523-1300, or you can hit me right there on that BPI quick loans at gmail.com. I answer promptly. So any questions, any deals, it's get them cracked open.
Okay, excellent, man. Another couple more things here, man. So we have you want to learn to speak Spanish? You in this business, man. If you learn how to speak Spanish and open up a whole new market, reach out to me, man. Be a part of the Patreon, man. It's little or nothing. We show take your time, show you how to speak Spanish, right? At least a little bit, so that you can close some deals, right? We're gonna do a chess club as well. You guys want to learn how to do chess? Let me know. We can do that as well, man. What else? We getting ready to do a cold calling deal that we do online. So you want to learn what to say to sellers, what not to say to sellers. When you're doing wholesale deals, reach out to me. Got the book club going on. We try to read a book a month, right? As a book club, real estate book club, real estate, one book a month or whatever the case
I'm
is.
joining that right there. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Continue learning about. You gotta build on it, man. There's so much stuff out there, man. It literally we actually doing it. It's like a one-stop shop.
Yep.
It's a lot that's actually going on. So definitely reach out to us, man. Let's make this thing happen.
Man. So I got one thing real quick. Hey, Lenny.
Yes, sir.
You got a middle name?
Middle name?
Yeah.
Marquise.
Dang. Cause see, I'm looking, man. I'm like, we got Jason, Jay, Jarrell. I was trying to change your name.
Oh man, sounding ridiculous. Trying to get you to fit in, man. Yeah, got right Jay's over here.
Yes, sir. But one more thing, so Jay, we need to get together, man, so we can have that. I think you said that lock in.
Yeah.
Do a lock in and make the code. So just let me know whenever you're available, man. We can do that immediately.
Oh yeah, we do that, man. And yeah.
Get some people together. There's enough people in the Dallas area, man, that'll be willing to do that, man. To get everybody together, go meet somewhere, have some dinner, make some calls, let's close some deals. So.
Well, hey, we can still live broadcast that too. So
Absolutely.
you don't have to be in the area in order to be able to participate. And even at the same time, man, I'm even willing to call your list. You got some people you need me to call, I'll call them for you.
That'd be wrong if we did that.
Absolutely, man.
If everybody just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's some other stuff that we're doing too, man, as far as like this real estate is concerned. So I don't know, last week we talked about sending multiple offers on deals, right? Lou, did you try that yet?
No, I haven't yet. I'm about to try it a week
Okay.
ago because I got some guys now, man, and it's kind of it's so one wholesaler reached out to the buyer. I know the buyer. Couldn't find out the guy who got it under contract. He know the buyer too, but I'm the one. I just closed the buyer today. The other guy, he asked the other guy, can he get 3 weeks so he can get his hard money loan, and will they be able to clean out the property? Dude told him flat out no. So when I come through, I dropped the price down $3,000 and told him we'll clean out the property. He like, send me paperwork. Like, let's get it. Now that point, he told me later on, he had just said, forget about doing nothing. They basically told him no. So now the dude who got the contract, he like, man, well, I don't want to step on nobody's toes, this, that. So the buyer just called dude, like, look, well, Lenny sold me on the property. Dude told me no when I asked him, can I get 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, for my appraiser to come through the property, my hard money close on it, and clean out the property. Like, he told me flat out no. Now, Lenny just came and dropped the price down, told me he'd clean out. I'm sold. So he like, so if I feel anybody should get the deal, it's Lenny because he closed me on it. Dude didn't close me on it. And I'm telling dude, I'm telling both of them, like, look, like, dude, I really don't care right now. Like, to this point, if it's like this for real, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, plus I'm the only African in the deal, so it's like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that deal, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and sell it and close on it, you know what I'm saying? But there's some weird stuff going on with this deal.
I'm just waiting and see how it happens.
Talk about that when they speak.
Yeah, man. Definitely. But definitely.
Don't go.
Jarrell, man, welcome to the team, man. Look forward to, coming on every weekend, if that's possible.
Definitely, I'll be here.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Be here.
Good to see you, Jay. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you, brother. Hey, man, you guys killed a lot. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to hear Jay and Jason and Jarrell real quick.
Okay.
My name is Lenny Smith on Facebook. This picture that y'all see, that's my profile picture on Facebook. Lenny Smith. Add me on this joint.
Lenny Smith. Gotcha.
Add me on this joint. That's that profile picture that you
If you got problems, let me know. I'll shoot you his information. Not a problem at all. One more thing, too. So we have an REI meetup, man, the second Saturday of every month. Matter of fact, I think it was a month before, Jarrell did a presentation on it for us, on the product that he offers and stuff like that. Did a great job, too, man. Salute to you, bro. So, yeah. So, all right. Hey, we're going to rock, man. Hey, man, y'all check out some other channels, bro. I think you're going to like it, man. All the people that's on there, a lot of them are investors as well. A lot of them are business people, man. Go add them on Facebook and all that good stuff, man. So, so we can,
I got you, Lenny.
It's going down.
Yes, sir.
Y'all take care, man.
All
Hey,
right,
man,
now.
appreciate you guys, man. Have a great rest of you guys' evening, man. Let's go kill it.
Bet.
All right, peace.
Take care. Peace.